The man accused of shooting up a New Hampshire country club while a wedding was underway will be in court today. This is Hunter Nadeau. He'll be arraigned on a murder charge. He is accused of killing one guest and hurting several others as the bride and groom were about to start their first dance. Nadeau is a former employee of the club, the state's attorney general revealing he allegedly made a number of statements during the shooting, including "the children are safe and free Palestine." The victim is a 59-year-old man, Robert Stephen DeCesar, his mother telling NBC Boston that he died protecting his family. Joining us now, retired NYPD Detective David Sarni. He's also an adjunct professor at John Jay College. What a horrible situation for all involved, all of these people there to celebrate a wedding. How quickly will they be able to rule out investigatively if this was a targeted attack at someone at the wedding or just a former employee who had gone awry?
Well, apparently, and thank you for having me, apparently that what we're hearing, or at least we think of, is since he worked there might have been a target to that location. He was there for about a year. There was a situation that he had familiarity with the location. He had no familiarity with the family or the event going on. So, these statements he made could be red herrings. We're not really, that really sure yet. They're still going to investigate. Again, they do a deep dive into his social media, into his cell phone, any type of activity he's had. That's the one thing they're going to look at. But right now, it's a senseless killing for apparently right now no reason.
Yeah. Take us inside the investigation and the evidence gathering. What's happening at the club as police put together, what happened, a motive, and how to proceed?
Well, you're going to do the crime scene will be inside the location, inside the hall, recovering any evidence, shell casings and the like. He had to find a way to get there. Apparently, there was a vehicle removed from the location, which might have been the vehicle he tried to leave the location from. That you're going to have that whole area secured until you make sure everything you've covered is anything that's left, any evidence left behind is obtained. So it may take some time for this area to be cleared out.
We think about large events, the Charlie Kirk shooting. That school does a threat assessment. Schools and churches and concerts, all of these groups, businesses do threat assessments to prevent these types of things from happening. A wedding, David, is something, I guess in my mind, you wouldn't think you'd have to do something like that for. But do you believe that just any large event where people gather, that should be in their minds?
I'm hoping not. I mean, this event there's apparently no connection between the shooter and the event, just the shooter and the location. So, these are things you'd be concerned about. But reality is you can't live in this sense of fear. You're going to live your lives. You're going to go to these events and the like. You're just going to do the best you can and maintain your day. This is just a tragic event for an individual who decided this is the day I'm going to shoot somebody, either for a reason inside the location or for anything else. And the investigation will find that out.
Yeah, and the mindset about how people attend events. In this case, it sounded like someone threw a chair at the shooter, possibly preventing others from getting shot. People are willing to step in. It's brave.
Yes, absolutely. When we don't call this an active shooter. That doesn't really hit the definition at this point. But active shooter situations, we've heard about run, hide, fight. New York City, we have avoid, barricade, confront. There are times you just have to take action, and there's no other choice to do that. This individual who did him with a chair saved countless lives, because who knows what would have gone on and what was going to be continued on by the shooter.
Yeah, well, a day this family and all of their friends will never forget for the wrong reasons. David Sarni, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.